What up, world? What is going on today? Well, just wanted to do a quick rundown of like what I wanted to do in proceeding with this. Now that I'm slowly starting to figure it out, it's all going to depend on what I'm doing at the time of the year. The majority of my time is really taken up by work right now, which isn't the worst thing. It's keeping me out of trouble. It's keeping money in my pockets. Something I've studied 4 years at a school for, so I figured give it the even amount of time, 3 or 5 years or so. And I'm working on year 3 right now. And my content is going to be based on what I'm doing, so majority of the year I'm going to be working, and then in that small window of free time I do have, it's probably going to be motorcycle content, gym, fitness, health, something of that nature. Maybe just a sit-down talk to help other people empower themselves. Because I remember being a little kid myself, just being on YouTube, watching other people vlog, like BF vs. GF. And, I didn't have much going on. I was just a little kid in school, doing sports after school, just shooting hoops all day. And now my life has changed dramatically now that I have money, free time, and all the equipment. Very lucky and blessed to be able to do something like this. Not gonna be exactly like BF vs. GF vlog, but yeah, I just remember watching them and wanting to be living with money, really, is the biggest difference. And I think my life is very out of the usual. I didn't realize for myself here that I've always been entering like a small percentile of people, like people with my background, like Asian background, female, not doing engineering type work, not really engaging in sports like that. It's just who I built myself to be over time. And even the motorcycle community is a super small community still. And I'm not going to reach out to the normal population that live the regular day-to-day life, going to bike meets, and I just enjoy seeing bikes. I like seeing people around, and even though I'm a really shy person, when it comes to meets like that, I don't really talk to too many people. I'm just there to see the bikes, really. I'm not really gonna lie, but definitely gonna enjoy it. Definitely gonna try to capture some of it on film when I can, and if this gets to nobody, it doesn't really make a difference to me, because I'm gonna keep moving on with this, and then maybe a few years later, like I said in the first video that I made, in probably this hoodie, I'm just gonna reflect back in a few years and just say I didn't waste a second. I've always kept doing what I wanted to do and attempted to do what I want to do, and I'm still figuring this out. No one has it all figured out. It don't matter how much you read, how much you know. Someone's gonna know more than you, someone's always gonna be ahead of you, someone's always gonna be behind you, and it's not a competition with other people that I'm concerned with. It's a competition with myself. I want to be better every step I can, and that doesn't mean you don't fall back and just stay down. Sometimes we just fall back and need a good second. Maybe it takes more than a second. Maybe it takes weeks, months, years to recover from whatever's going on, but that's just my mentality. I feel like I have a lot of good stuff to say to people, so always trying to help people, trying to be informative, try to make things interesting. I mean, some people will look at my life and say it's all good and stuff, but there's still things that I deal with personally at the mental level where it's like I have to really push myself a lot because I don't really know what else. I'd rather be over-prepared for life than to be under-prepared, so I'm always reading into health, fitness. It's always, even though I've been in fitness, even though I've been doing sports for so many years of my life, it's like coming up on 10 years now, that I've really hit the gym really, not hard, but consistently. And yeah, hopefully I can impart some knowledge of mine to other people, help them. There's so much knowledge out there already, and it's just so easy to kind of defer you guys to a different video, and that's that. But I would say your algorithm how social media really dictates like how you see life. So I usually manipulate mine to show me some motivating stuff, something that's gonna help me proceed in life, some advice, but you can't really take it all for him. You kind of have to go through the whole process yourself. And I'm kind of like at that point in my life too, where I'm going through processes that I haven't before, and I kind of have to go through them to understand what's going on. Hopefully I got everything across the board on what I want to cover today, but I've already seen some postings for this weekend on where I'm at for bike meets, so I'm excited to go check those out when I can. And this is just an establishment of like what I want to do from here on out until things change. It's okay when things change too. Some people don't like change, but you know, you adapt and overcome, as they say. And if I see myself doing this for a long time, I'm always gonna throw more information and stuff out there. So don't have to necessarily cover it all, but I'm glad that I was able to share the new pickup on the bike. I did have the opportunity to share the 2023 Kawasaki Ninja 400, but at the time I wasn't really posting or filming at that time. So the dealership actually told me that every time I got the 2023 Kawasaki Ninja in white, it'd be like within a day that it'd be gone. Like they had it probably like, they had the bike twice and it just never stayed on the floor that long. So I guess it tells me that I have great taste in bikes and know what I'm talking about. But I'll move more onto the motorcycle talk. It's kind of weird getting comments and stuff, but I mean, I am putting myself out there. I am posting on Facebook like, hey, like, thanks for adding me to the group. I look forward to riding with everyone out there. And I'm still figuring out all the equipment, still trying to figure out how to add music to the videos and stuff, but maybe someone will come along, someone in the comments will help me out with that, because I don't know, I think music would make the videos a little bit more interesting. But proceed on. Until next time, guys.